Today, we are exploring some intense drama that's been going down in T.I.'s household. And trust me, this tea is piping hot. We talking about a situation that got the King of the South calling out his own son's baby mama, and the way things looking, it's about to expose some real uncomfortable truths about family, money, and loyalty. Let me set this scene for y'all from the beginning, because this story has more layers than your grandma's lasagna. So boom, King Harris, T.I.'s son, who had been trying to make his own way in the game, got himself tangled up with this girl they are calling Big Nana. Now, at first, everything looked sweet like candy on the surface, but underneath, that sugar was starting to crystallize into something way more complicated. T.I., being the veteran in this game that he is, spotted something wasn't right from Jump Street. And let's keep it 100. When you've been navigating these industry waters as long as T.I. has, dealing with all types of people trying to get close to your bag, you develop a sixth sense for spotting when somebody ain't being genuine. It's like having a built-in cap detector. Do you feel that way? The whole situation really started heating up when Big Nana dropped that pregnancy bomb. T.I. had to address it during an interview with Hot 107.9, trying to keep it cool and professional, even throwing some jokes out there about how he was going to raise their grandkids to give King Harris a taste of his own medicine.
Got a grandson on the way.
Wow.
King's about to have a son.
King's about to have a son. Congrats.
Yeah. And I told him I'm gonna make this the greatest gangster of all times. I will raise this child to torture you the way that you tortured me. I promise you, there will be an indictment in this young one.
But if you were really watching, if you were paying attention to the man's face and energy, you could see something was eating at him. That wasn't just regular grandfather anxiety. T.I. was seeing something coming that had him genuinely worried. Now, here's where the plot really starts thickening like grits on a slow burner. According to sources close to the family, and y'all know how the streets talk, Big Nana has been orchestrating this whole situation like a symphony conductor. We talking about next level emotional manipulation. Word is, she has been slowly but surely getting King Harris to distance himself from his family, playing on his emotions, making him think his folks are against him when really they just trying to protect their own. And let me tell you something, T.I. ain't no fool. He straight up put his foot down and made it crystal clear that Big Nana ain't about to finesse her way into their family fortune. He told King straight up he wouldn't be opening his wallet for Big Nana or the baby. That means King gonna have to figure out how to handle his business like the grown man he claims to be. Some of y'all might be sitting there thinking T.I. being too hard on his son, but let's dig a little deeper into this situation. This ain't just about dollars and cents. We talking about a father who's trying to protect his son from making decisions that could impact generations to come. And their relationship already complicated enough. Remember that wild moment at the game that went viral when King was out there yelling about standing on business and T.I. had to check him about embarrassing the family name? That wasn't just a regular father-son disagreement. That was years of tension bubbling to the surface.
Capping, nigga. You capping. You upset. You're mad. You capping. I know you. You capping. I know you. Ain't no mystery, man. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? Why you letting him play with me like that? No, ain't no joking. What do you mean?
You are embarrassing yourself and the family, nigga. You embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. You are embarrassing yourself. Hey, what is she talking about?
Get off me. Get off me.
Well, you can't do nothing with me. Shit you can do with me.
The real tea gets even hotter when you start looking at the history here. King been out here talking about growing up in the hood, painting this picture of struggle and abandonment.
Man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go.
But here's the thing that people ain't talking about enough. Even though King might have spent time in the hood with his grandma, he still had access to privileges that most hood kids could only dream about. I might not have been the father of the year, but he made sure his son had opportunities and resources at his disposal. According to them streets, Big Nana saw all this family drama as her golden ticket. She figured having T.I.'s grandchild would be her fast pass to fame and fortune. But she ain't count on T.I. being 10 10 steps ahead of the game. This man had seen every trick in the book during his time in the industry, and he wasn't about to let somebody play his family like a game of Monopoly. The social media comments have been going crazy with people taking sides. What makes this whole situation even more complex is how it's shining a light on the father-son dynamics in the hip-hop community. We seeing how money and fame can complicate family relationships, how success doesn't always translate to better understanding between generations. T.I. trying to guide his son using lessons he learned the hard way. But sometimes the hardest lessons are the ones we gotta learn for ourselves. So here we at, T.I. standing firm on his position, telling King he gotta figure out this situation on his own. It's like that moment when your parents finally let you learn from your own mistakes. Even though it's breaking their hearts to watch you struggle, sometimes tough love is the only kind of love that can teach us what we need to know. At the end of the day, this ain't just about T.I. and King Harris. This about fathers and sons everywhere, about the choices we make when love blinds us to the truth, and about how sometimes the hardest part of being a parent is watching your child learn things the hard way. So what's your take on all this? Is T.I. doing too much by trying to protect his son and his legacy, or is he just being the father he needs to be in this situation? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and make sure you hit that subscribe button for more real talk about celebrity family drama. Because of trust and belief, when it comes to family, money, and loyalty, the story never really ends. It just keeps evolving, and we're gonna be right here to break it all down for y'all. Stay tuned, family, because this tea ain't done brewing yet.